Yeah, it is gusting quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, it's 17 gusting to 23. But I mean, it's at 190 and the runway's 170, so it's 20 degree. I mean, the ultimate crosswind, it's not, you know, since it's not as much of a difference, I guess it's comfortable. I don't know what the actual crosswind would be without calculating that though.
It almost looks like a 170 from that sock, but we'll go on what they're telling us. Sock may be different on this end of the runway than where the gauge is. Oh, I don't need you, sir.
The parking brake, passenger seat back separate, flight controls.
Now what you're looking for, if you go right, aileron up, left is down. Left, aileron up, right is down.
Okay, it feels a little hard.
Well, you got wind already blowing on it, so it has more control. Question 23, runway 17, 7.9, crosswind to the right.
7.9, okay. That's doable. Check fuel quantity. Mixture full rich. Fuel select about both. Throttle 1800. So flaps up. Yeah.
Brakes on first. Is there brakes somewhere? Oh, it's that set parking brake, but
yeah, there's no
make sure your brakes are on.
1800.
What are you looking for when you do that?
Well, I'm looking for that drop, and then I'm looking to make sure that ammeter stays good. All these guys still are in the green.
How far can it drop before it's a problem?
Well, this is 150.
Okay.
So they're about the same. That one's left, or ours a little left. There was one time when we did it, and the magneto drop between one of them was like 150, then the other one was like 50. And so I don't know, there's like something special that you have to do when they're just too
you can lean
far away.
You can lean the mixture out and then run it at 1800 for about a minute. Burns off any of the fouled oil on the spark plugs.
Yeah. Cabin doors, check fuel quantity, mixture full rich, fuel select about both. Magnetos are good. Vacuum check. Where's the vacuum? Okay, so then as long as that stays in the green, we're good. Okay, and that should always be in the green even when we're taxiing.
Yeah, sometimes some airplanes, when you're very slow idle or all the way idle, it'll dip down on the low side, but as long as you can put it back in and see it.
Okay. Engine options check, throttle, check idle, throttle 1000 RPM, friction lock adjust, trim.
All right, did you check idle?
Yeah, for takeoff. What do you mean check idle?
What does that mean?
Well, I did pull it all. I pulled it all the way out.
It's all the way out now, okay.
Well, it's not all the way out now. I put it up back up to
Okay, so check idle.
I did. Oh, I didn't go that low, I guess. So
you want to see if you pull this thing all the way out?
Yeah.
Plane's still running. Okay. Back to 1000.
What if it starts to run rough? Like, is that like that?
It's going to a little bit, and I was pulling it further than it's supposed to be idles all the way out. Okay, 800.
Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Okay, trim, set for takeoff. Taxi to line, transponder alt. Do that now. And taxi to line, transponder alt. Check flight instruments, lights on. Troves, taxi for landing, talk, no time. Beacon. So I know that. The other term is lights, camera, action. So I got 121.0. I'll do that to tower. Then we'll do our departure, which is 127.22.
Just at 2 Mike Alpha, you ready?
2 Mike Alpha is holding short of 17 left.
Are you ready?
Yes, we are ready, 2 Mike Alpha.
Cessna 652 Mike Alpha, Austin Tower, turn left heading 130, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff, no delay, traffic citation, 6 mile final.
Roger for traffic, heading 130, clear for takeoff, 17 left, 2 Mike Alpha. Yeah, that's a quick takeoff.
Yep.
100% green, full power.
Alright, give me a diversion to Giddings.
Giddings. Okay, well I guess I could have my map out, but since I don't have that. Giddings.
Sky 75690, kind of Houston approach, 119.7.
119.7, good day.
I don't even know how to change this. SEKGYB. Yep, I know. That altitude. KGYB, enter. Bearing 2. So we'll make a, see it's to the southwest here. To the south. Yeah, southeast. So I'm gonna make a heading of they're gonna go south, probably I'm gonna say 160.
Good.
So at altitude 3500, 100, turn coordinator is good. We're gonna increase the RPM a little bit. So we're definitely gonna have a headwind now. And of course the calculation that I might make even with my thumb is not gonna be on that. I see it's 25 nautical miles just based on the on my ring around my airplane, but of course that's not, I'm supposed to like bring this guy out and do a thumb. Should I? Do you want me to?
Well, what heading are you going to first?
Well, I'm, yeah, so 160.
Hail that first.
Well, I mean, of
Do
course.
it on your iPad right now because you don't have your map ready.
Well, yeah, I see what our altitude is. Our nav log is 160. So yeah, I actually guessed right. When I said 160, I wasn't even looking at it. So yeah, it's correct. 160 is our heading. 2.1 gallons. So of course we have that. So if it's 25 miles, we don't know what our ground speed is though. So then it's like, is it acceptable to use the ground speed on here, which is 75 knots? So of course 90 is 2 miles a minute. So I know if it's 25, 2 miles a minute, 2, 5, or I'm gonna say about 10 minutes. Okay. That's my estimated, just based on knowing that we're 75. So I know well, how far? No, it'd be farther because we're about 25 miles, or actually we were. So we're under 25. But then even if it's 2 miles a minute, which I see our ground speed is now showing just 76. So I mean I know that 90 is actually no, it's not even that. It's more than that. Because so it's 1.5 miles a minute is 90. So I could just go back and and just count 60 and then just guesstimate up from that. So if it's 60 miles a minute, 25 miles. So I'd say it's probably closer to 20 rather, because I mean if we're 23 miles out and we do 60, then that's exactly like about 21 miles or so. But then we're a little bit above that, so then I kind of round that down to maybe 20, 18.
The actual time is 16 on here, so you're real close. So there you go, 18. How much fuel will we burn in 18 minutes?
Oh, hold on, and we went up 500 feet. I didn't even notice.
Yep.
And so fuel, I mean, I guess at 8.5 gallons an hour. So if it's going to be about 20 minutes.
8 miles.
8.5, yeah, I mean, that's difficult, 8.5 gallons an hour. I know on here it's 2.1, so that's gonna, like, I already know, but, trying to find a figure.
Well, if it's 8 an hour and you divide that by 4, that'll be 15 minutes.
8 an hour and you divide that by 4.
That's 2. So you know it's 2 gallons. 2 gallons and change.
Well, no, wouldn't 30 minutes be, because if it's 8 an hour, then that's 4 gallons in 30 minutes.
Right.
So
What's half of that?
well, that's, yeah, so 15, so that's 2.5.
And you had 16, 18 miles, so break it out in the quarter. Okay, probably 2.8, 2.5, 2.8 gallons.
Okay, 2.5, yeah.
All right, take me to the industry VOR.
Industry VOR, not really sure where that is.
To the southeast. I told you how to turn. I let you cheat. You tricked me.
Do I see it? Keeper altitude, so I see 110. So 110 point. One. I'll be honest, I have no idea how to read Morse code.
Okay. Dot 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 dot.
That's even when I
Point at it. Be like the bouncing ball. Keep your altitude. Here we go.
So how does it read again?
Dot 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 dot. So dot 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 dot.
Okay.
Long sound, short sound.
So then it reads the 2 dot.
That's also the Morse code for IDU.
So then it reads the 2 dots on the top first. Then does it read the 2 dots on the
That's
right?
IDU.
But then. So it reads the 2 dots on the top left, then it reads the 2 dots on the top right, then it reads the long sound, and the long sound, and 2 more dots.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so we've identified that. Let's navigate to that creature. You can turn that off now.
Okay.
Or you can leave it on. Actually, leave it on. Let's get a good hat.
Well, I don't even know how do I turn it off? It won't turn off. Oh, what's that? Magic.
Go ahead and leave it on. I'm navigating using that equipment, so I want to leave it on.
Good.
So we're on
That's
nav
not
1. 1.
So, yeah, then it'll be probably
Oh, don't look at that now. I want you to use that.
to our southeast.
Turkey. 2 indication.
So I get 142 about.
Okay, 140 is fine.
Okay, 140. Okay, so then I'll make sure that this is lined, which it appears to be. So 140, that'll be all the way over here. So then we'll make a right turn, gotta add a little bit more power.
You're right.
That's we're going into the, yeah. Okay, keep the ball centered and we'll stay at 4,500.
West Houston traffic, Commander Bravo X-ray, 8 miles from...
I totally noticed that this is how this is not changing at all since
That's always going to lag.
Yeah, West Houston traffic, please carry 5 by turning sign off, 1 side, full stop, please.
How does this not lag? Because this is powered by the vacuum versus this powered.
Vacuum that turns a gyroscope.
So, well, then I'll do that. I'll make sure that we're at the assigned heading and make sure that's still good.
Okay, it takes about 5 seconds for the compass to catch up.
Okay. Now we've got here, it looks like we're a little bit off, so yeah, that means I can go to the left more. Hold on, I'm still trying to find this. So, I mean, if it's off to the right, I go to the right, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How do you find that? Just keep going till it lines up?
I think so, right?
Nope.
No?
10 degrees at a time. Turn 10, stay level. Turn 10, stay level. Wait to see if the needle comes back in.
Okay.
That's an imaginary line on the 140 radial going that way.
Or should I realign it?
You can, but you really want to learn to fly the airplane to the needle, not fly the needle to the plane. So, quite a ways from the station, so patient. Let the wings level for a minute. See if it.
Houston traffic, command Bravo X-ray, 4 miles from the northwest, landing 1516.
That's what George was talking about, chasing the needle. All right, you're chasing the needle.
Yeah, but
You're wanting to come in. I know, you're wanting it to come in, then your mind is saying if I go more right, it'll come in. That thing will come in fast.
Okay, yeah, so just basically, I mean, if I see it's just moving, so I can just basically keep my heading.
Yeah, just keep your heading where it is, and you're still turning right. You're still cheating a little bit. The wings level.
I've never actually gone over VOR.
Well, let's go over VOR today. Fly me to that VOR. I want you to look at where you're at compared to the VOR. Here's the VOR, and this is where you are. You're trying to catch that 140. There it comes in. So turn back into 140 now that it's lining up.
Okay.
And you'll follow that line in. It'll probably swing to the other side before you get there. See it moving now?
Yeah.
That's an imaginary, well, it's not imaginary.
Okay.
Radio signal line on the 140 radio. Actually, it's the 320 radio off of the VOR. There's a bump in the road. Alright, so we can do our cruise check at our level. Our fuel is still okay on both, right?
I could certainly lean this a little bit. Power 2100. So when you lean, do you look for the RPM or the EGT? Or both?
Both of them. Actually, the way to not do it all that, this is how old pilots do it, is you lean.
Oh, I just dropped right there.
Yeah, then 1, 2, 3 back.
Oh, okay.
That's lean. That's as lean as you can get without losing
Yeah,
out.
well, I read it shouldn't be over 50%, so this is a little bit over 50.
Yeah, you can do a little more than that. Look at your fuel burn.
Yeah, that dropped quite a bit.
And your temperature should go up.
And, okay. Yeah, the temperature, which will be, okay.
Because your engine runs hotter when it's leaner.
Right.
Probably start our descent.
Okay. I wonder if, like, they would, I know it's probably not, like, legal or something, but it'd be kind of cool to, like, land halfway down the field, you know? And not, like, actually start at the final. Like, I wonder if airplanes have, like, ever done that, or they've ever allowed that to, like, just say, oh yeah, just land halfway down the field. Just cut in right halfway, you know? Is that legal, do you know?
I know some guy.
2482.
Yeah, it's legal. I mean, as long as you have enough place to stop, it's legal. So you can pick any point on the runway you want to land.
Jedi, direct to home.
Or do we have to ask for permission? Of course we'd have to ask them for permission, because they'll often, like, line up other aircraft or something like that.
Delete the speed restriction back 2482.
Well, of course, they're not going to line up an aircraft on the runway if the aircraft is landing.
Tower 121.
Okay. Yeah.
2 Mike Alpha, contact tower 121.0. Good day.
Contact tower 121.0, 2 Mike Alpha.
I'm reading his mind.
Then we can, okay, so Austin Tower 652 Mike Alpha is 5 miles from the 147 left 4 stop.
That's 612 Mike Alpha, Austin Tower, wind 17013, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 17 left, to Mike Alpha.
Panda 600 Yankee, contact departure today. Over departure, CS 600 Yankee.
I guess we can
1600
for it.
1,600 is what you're going for?
No, I mean, we're just going down, right?
Well, what's your pattern altitude?
Like, I don't know without looking at it.
1,600.
Okay.
Come off at 1,600 till you do that turn. You can actually continue to go down.
Okay.
Pre-landing check, slow her down, brakes, mixture rich,
Make sure
Going low.
everything's up.
landing lights on. Slow down, get flap 10 in.
That's 110, I believe. Flaps 10.
Into your descent. You can go ahead and do 20 just like you would on base.
20. Ready to get that sent out.
In your descent. You're powered out now, aren't you?
Yep.
JetBlue 1038, we're ready at 17 left.
Trip 1038, runway 17 left, roger, standby, traffic short file.
I always get more anxiety when I know that there's a
17 left, JetBlue.
commercial. There's all these people in this airplane are watching me land in a little tiny Cessna.
Okay, they did it one day too. Don't worry about the runway. Now you got.
We're a little fast, so but we can do flaps full.
Yeah. And you're high because you got 4 white lights.
Right.
Aim at the captain bar, the big wide, where you see all the tire marks start.
All right.
Aim for that. And exit. There's 1. Looking for 2 red lights and 2 white lights.
American 24.
There you go. You're right on glide slope right now.
All right.
3042, Austin Tower, wind 17.
I'll try to maintain 65 until I say I hit that.
We're gonna land on 17 right, American 2482.
Trip 1038, runway 17 left, line up.
Alpha 8, 17 left, JetBlue 1038.
All right. 65 and come power.
Very nice.